Ever feel like someone else got the normal human manual that you were absent for that day? Like there's just something fundamentally broken inside you that can't be fixed. If that just hit home, this episode is for you. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. Well, really, most of my life, I'm more of a thinker than a talker, but I believe some of the things I've been thinking about could potentially help people. So, I decided to start a podcast. My hope is to be able to deliver content that inspires you to lead a life you love. Welcome to Thinking Out Loud. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Lexi Lohman, licensed therapist and your host to Thinking Out Loud. Over the last 3 episodes, we've been talking about shame gremlins and goats. So, what's a gremlin? A gremlin is that voice in your head that tells you you are not enough, no matter how much you do. A goat is a mindfulness tool that calls out the gremlin, the liar that he is, with one word. Shame. And then one big truth bomb. So far, we've met Imposter Irving, who says, "Who do you think you are?" We defeat him by bleeding out, shame, and then dropping the truth bomb. I belong here. Then we met Too Much Tina, who says, "Turn it down or they'll leave." We defeat her by bleeding out, shame, and then dropping the truth bomb, "I'm allowed to feel." Then we met Never Enough Nancy, who says, "If I just blank, then I'll finally blank." And we defeat her by bleeding out, shame, and then dropping the truth, "I'm already worthy." Today, we are meeting Broken Bobby, who points out every scar and says, "See, defective." Broken Bobby showed up my senior year of high school, the first time hardcore depression hit me like a truck. I had no language for it. No one talked about mental health in 2007, at least not in my world. All I knew was I'd forgotten how to smile. Not only how to smile, but how to feel that smile. And I thought something is fundamentally wrong with me. That belief followed me into college, even heavier. I'd sit in lecture halls feeling like I was the only one drowning, while everyone else was fine. Isolated, crying alone between classes, convinced I was defective. Then, my 20s. I became a therapist and I was dieting and exercising and journaling and in therapy and traveling the world playing music, literally living my childhood dream. And the depression didn't lift. If anything, it burned deeper. And I thought, I'm doing everything right and I am still broken. There must be something irreparably wrong with me. I'd sit in my own therapy sessions unpacking this exact belief that there is something wrong with me, and then still leave feeling like the evidence was undeniable. Then, the goat showed up. The first time I bleated shame at Bobby, I laughed through tears. Because the truth bomb hit me like sunlight. I wasn't broken. I was undiagnosed, grieving, and carrying way more than any human should have to carry alone. I was battle-scarred, but still whole. So today, when Bobby tries to whisper, "See, still defective," my goat is louder. Shame. I am human, not broken. And I feel gratitude for every scar because they're proof that I not only survived, but learned how to grow stronger and better because of those scars. So, How does Bobby show up in your life? Maybe you think, everyone else seems to have their life together. I'm the only one who feels like a mess inside. Or I can't enjoy happy moments because I'm always waiting for proof that I'm actually defective. Or I avoid deep relationships because if they really knew me, they would see how broken I am. Or maybe I over-explain or over-apologize constantly because I assume people are secretly judging how flawed I am. Or I feel like I am always one small mistake away from everyone finally realizing I'm not normal. When Bobby starts the "something's wrong with me" loop, bleed it out. Shame. Make it a goatish day, and then drop a big truth bomb like, I'm human, not broken, or I'm battle scarred and still whole. Then name 3 ways you are beautifully human out loud. Practicing this turns shame into gratitude for the full human experience. If Broken Bobby is loud right now, take the free Gremlins and Goats quiz and you'll get a 7-day email sequence to start starving him today. You can find it at lighthouseokc.com. And when you're ready to go all in, get the full Gremlins and Goats mini course. It includes the complete PDF of my book, Gremlins and Goats Shedding Shame, interactive worksheets, guided meditations, and everything that I teach my private clients. And you can also find that at lighthouseokc.com. In our next episode, we meet Undeserving Ursula. We'll learn how she quietly blocks your joy and how to open the door to receiving what you actually deserve. So don't miss out. Thanks for hanging out today. Be sure to like and subscribe to Thinking Out Loud. Hopefully you had a takeaway that was potentially inspiring for you to lead a life you love. Until next time.